Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Silent Hill F. This is episode 7. Last time we went through a very rigorous set of trials, getting more and more gruesome than the last, becoming some sort of fox girl hybrid. Just absolutely mind-blowing. I never expected this game to give you the equivalent of the Spartan Rage with a giant beastly arm to engage in combat. Pretty wild stuff. We start on the main menu again because look, we have even more overgrowth occurring. We will continue where we left off. We are back to reality. And we don't look too great, unfortunately. And we are making our way down the mountain to head to the Shimizu residence. I'm sure it'll be fine.
One-chanの言う通りだ。時間がない。二人とも待ってて。すぐ行く。
So now this pathway is no longer blocked. Should I go to the tree this time? Maybe after we've done this, I could go to the tree. Will I be able to inspect it properly this time? I'm going to take the long and risky journey of wasting time to satisfy my curiosity. Maybe we'll be worthy of the tree for... They're like, look at what you've done to yourself. Okay. That's a no. That's a no. Let's head back. We've wasted precious time. Like, I've quickly got to get to Shu and Rinko. So let me just waste more time. Ah, yes. More of the well-placed pills, please. That Shu's baseball bat. It's the only baseball bat that has ever been in the game. Doing not so great on our Emma finding. An ordinary wooden bat. I would play with this a lot, so I feel right at home. But do I want to replace it? We'll get rid of the steel pipe. Goodbye. We'll take the baseball bat. Didn't like that. Not a huge fan of that. Watch that be a... Is that going to be a new creature? I don't know if I've ever been yelled at like that before. Stay on your guard. Oh. Is that like one of the, for lack of a better term, eggs? I wonder how the radios work, because there are some that you interact with and then others that are there and they clearly stand out, but you can't interact with them. But I'm like, is it randomized? It could be randomized. All right. Oh no, it's the grab. I'm in the middle of doing the heavy attack. Clinical trial. I began taking this medicine out of desperation. My first impression was that it smells of peaches and is faintly sweet. After taking it before bed for the past 3 nights, I had my first lucid dream. For the whole night, I was able to organize my thoughts in a pleasant darkness. Was this what the tales meant when they said the drug allows you to speak with your inner self? I've heard that taking vitamin B6 makes it easier to remember dreams. However, I'm sure its effectiveness depends on factors like dosage and body composition. At any rate, this has been a letdown so far. Is this Hinako writing this? I was able to organize my thoughts in a pleasant darkness, like a dark shrine, perhaps. I wouldn't call it pleasant, but allowing you to speak with your inner self. The warnings in the warnings in the dark shrine. Don't trust the fox mask. Don't do this. I think that's a Hinako note, because the peaches mention was already that already came up before. Yeah. Yes. Oh, there's a rotting one there. Stop trying to manipulate me. Stop trying to manipulate me. I will not have your babies. that combo is fucking nasty, dude. Unbelievable. Dude, that fucking combo attack of as soon as that thing explodes, she spits at me is crazy.
お前の苦しみはお前の選択だ。私は前へ進む。やっと終わった。
God damn. The rotting, bloated corpse that was blocking the path as well, though. That's a lot of painkillers to take. A hideous monster covered in countless skin cysts. It spawns monster after monster from the dreadful smelling clumps of flesh it drops, filthy, foul, and repulsive. The wonders of birth do not apply to this. It's an interesting, like, perspective on this, maybe, when I'm talking about, you know, previous thoughts about what's going on with her. Maybe there's like ovarian cysts, maybe there's some sort of like cancerous growth going on in the uterus as well that affects things. So when she's thinking about, you know, being in, you know, gender roles of being like a wife and a mother, maybe she's like incapable of that. That could be something as well, maybe. We have formidable foes. We have a monster that has taken the form of a head priest. It sounds just like Rinko, swinging around an Onusa staff used for purification rituals. This creature is consumed by the fires of jealousy and remains surrounded by babbling puppets. There's no way Rinko is a monster like this, but this is her, without a doubt. This is a very gorgeous visual, though, I have to say. Like, there's something still really cool about the lighting in that. Omamori, Suzerain. Perfect dodges become easier to perform. I'll take that one, honestly. There's a nice little guy down here who wants to hang out. bloody red flower shit preventing me from getting my heavy attack off. Give me you, we got words. We got words that we want to have. Come here, you, we got words I want to have. I kind of don't want to let my axe go. But there is another crossbow. Wow. There's another crowbar that I can pick up. I just have one more repair kit left. It's a nice heavy weapon. I will keep it. Okay. Let's keep it going. The oldest one. Strict Mother's Letter. Good morning, my handsome boy. You are different from those delinquents who run around town. You have noble blood running through your veins. Of course, every child must play in order to grow, but I simply ask that you choose wisely who you play with. You must think of me as awfully overbearing, but please respect my wishes while you are still young. For when you are grown up, you will be free to do as you please. I don't know what this means. I've heard this water is specifically for washing and cleansing old, dirty things. Not me, right? Water that is specifically for cleaning old and dirty things. Do I need to find something to... Do I need to find something? Nice detail with the mushrooms. Oh my fucking god, dude. Jesus Christ. The first one of its kind that didn't, like, immediately give away its position from being, like, shitty over in a distance. Actually, like, did the fucking strategic thing of running up on me. Well, I'm not surprised that the town would be even more fucked up than it was before. can I get to... I might be able to get to her house. What if that's no longer there, you know? I wonder if there'll be a way around. I've got this mailbox key, and I'm pretty sure I wasn't able to get back to her house when I tried, because, like, when we got that key, there was just no way to get there from what I could find. I'm hoping that the time is now, but it's getting really hard to see multiple pathways. Everything is blocked. Shall we go on the swing?
ここは侵食されてない。
Swing physics. Oh, yeah.
落ち着いて。怖がってるだけだから。怖くない。怖くないよ。大丈夫？すごい血。早く手当てしないと。
ありがとう。
大丈夫か？子供を噛むなんて許せねえ。ただ殺してやる。
僕は固定機って言います。君は？
私はひなこ。清水ひなこ。
私は覚えてさえいなかったのにな。
Ooh. Ooh. As a kid, we protected the fox for a bit. We're like, it's just scared. Nothing gets on my nerves more than other people trying to make decisions for me. No, we read that one. Sorry, it's this one. However, making a long list of things I hate is just a way of running away from the real issues I have with my inner self. I have to step up and face what's inside of me, even if I don't like what I see. Being able to take my time and carefully think things through before making a decision is what's most important to me. Okay, here we go. I knew it. This doll looks exactly like the one I thought I had gotten rid of that day. I'm sure it hates me for throwing it away and abandoning it. When all of this is over, I'll ask my mum for a way to put it to rest. Inari-sama's statues act as memorials for old or broken tools. It's okay to take these tools for your own as long as you have a use for them. This is called kishu, and it's an action that's considered virtuous. It's a teaching of Inari-sama to make the most out of tools in any way. I think this is the park I used to play at a lot when I was little. I feel like all my memories of fun times and hard times took place here. Playing house with girls and playing dodgeball with boys, but kids will tell you that it's weird for girls to play with boys. They told me they wouldn't let me play because I hung out with the boys. I remember that moment of rejection and denial crystal clear in my head. Why do Showa kids try so hard to keep boys and girls so clearly separated? Is it truly such an awful thing to be part of both groups? So this was that moment of, like, you know, from the opening of, like, where you've got the doll and you're like, I'm not allowed to play with the girls because I play with the boys. Now I wonder what the significance of us protecting the scared little fox is in that moment. Letter from a boy. I know it's sudden, but I'm moving. I won't ever forget you, Hinako. Thank you for saving me. Koto Yuki. I was wondering what they were going to do there, because I was like, is that Shu that got bitten by a fox? But then it's like this completely new name that I haven't heard before. Koto Yuki moving away. Oh, is that what that note was? Was that this? Maybe it was this. That might have been related to that boy. Because I'm like, I don't know who that could be in regards to. Before we go down there, we'll check out down here. I hear a radio. I have 6 bandages. What the fuck? I have too many healing items, dude. We need to find a shrine near here. Oh my god. What is this gonna be, a fucking random boss fight in here or something? Why is there so many items? We found a safe haven. With...
被害者につきましては意識不明、呼吸も確認できないとのこと。金城998了解しました。以上、金城本部。10人前後が倒れているような状態。現在確認中です。しばらく待て、どうぞ。
Okay. Rescue team. I need to find a shrine. All right. Time to throw some stuff away. Our favorite thing to do. Oh, I have too much stuff. Oh. I have 3 first aid kits. I can go without some Arare, and I will. Strict mother... Hey, I got my answer. Strict mother's letter. Good morning, my handsome boy. I know it's a little sudden, but we shall be moving tomorrow. I have already notified your teacher, so just make sure to say goodbye to all your friends. I shall tell you everything at home. Hey, I called it. I'm like, yeah, there's no other boys that we're hanging out with. Who could that be about? And there's my answer. Not bad. Trying to bait this thing into opening. Yeah, but what are we doing? We're introducing a new character at this point. Slightly restores health after each successful counter. Increases max sanity. By how much? That's a nice one. Without the aimer. Strict mother's letter. Good morning, my handsome boy. Even if you find yourself poor of pocket, you must never let yourself become poor of heart. You mustn't forget that you have inherited your father's noble blood. You must study hard and learn to be a gentleman. Do not think of yourself as a little boy, for you are simply a tiny adult waiting to grow. There will come a day when your father shall require your help, mark my words. Inherited your father's noble blood. Okay, hold on. There, look, okay. This was what I was thinking of, because we've had this before. We've had a note about blood. However, the child she carried was unmistakably a descendant of the Tsunekis, and their blood lies in wait for tragedy to strike. The family is cursed. I must tell the master all I know. If I do not, the curse will certainly befall me as well. Is this cursed bloodline Tsuneki thing related specifically to like this kid or something? What does that have to do with me? We can't go. I don't think we can go this way still. I think this is still blocked off. Let me get to her house, goddammit. Kitchen knife. I don't like those noises that you'll be making there. Yeah, I don't want to become one of you. Even, God, can't preemptively dodge that, that's for sure. Every time I try to preemptively dodge it, that is the mistake that I make. There we go. I love the actual damage on the baseball bat. That's really awesome. I must have just missed my chance to get to the house, unless I can maybe circle down and go through here, but I must have missed my chance with the mailbox key because it's just been so long now.
もうすぐだ。
And I've always just kept it on my mind of like, maybe we'll eventually get back there. Jeez. Hey, how many monsters you want to throw around in this place? How many monsters you want to throw around? Okay. Oh, yep. Wait, I might be able to make my way down to the house. I might be able to make my way down to the house. There's just a lot of monsters here in the way. They're all sleeping in the farm. I'm going to Sakuko's house.
うちは化け物だらけだ。うちに戻ろう。
Oh no. You ever been curious to see what you can get away with? Well, here we are learning what we cannot get away with. Maybe. Giving it a good honest go. Research notes on Kakura Makakura. There exists a wondrous medicine that a Bateran missionary is said to have brought to Nagasaki during the Tensho era, circa 1580 AD. It was a drug used during meditation by individuals to speak with their inner selves. It is said that through the power of this medicine, individuals become able to delve into their innermost selves. Everyone possesses an inner you. And inside that inner you is another inner you. And inside that inner you, this endlessly repeating chain was named Kakura Makakura, a term from an old Nagasaki dialect referring to nesting structures. How many inner yous are we talking here? And is that what I'm being affected by? Is that what I am currently being affected by, perhaps? I'm getting chased by monsters. But it's okay. I love that there's seemingly just a full optional combat zone almost. Sorry, baseball bat, you gotta go. I just love that there's this seemingly like complete optional combat zone. I think I can get to the house. I think I can get to the house. Oh my god, I got an aimer as well. Let's go. Fuck. It's blocked off. I can't get to the house. Damn. We were so close. I was like, are we able to get to the house? So close, you may as well just let me get there, you know what I mean? Oh, okay. That's what I get for getting this one aimer, dude. So, think of how many monsters were in the way of me wanting to get this. That is crazy. One singular aimer. So much combat that I'm just sorry, I'm running late, you see. I formally have to reject this invitation. This is the cost of looking around. The shrine is all covered up. Okay, hey, can I use this while there are enemies nearby? No. Alright, I'm gonna have to fight these ones, which is fine. Hey, I've got some things for you. Now, stamina. I gotta be running. We do be running. Okay. We're almost there. Sorry, Shu, a little late. Had to run around a lot. You never know what you can find out here. I'm reading notes about a friend I used to have in a memory that I forgot. Do you remember that? Oh, I'm still not exactly where I need to be. Returning home. I was told that dinner was ready.
もしもし。
清水さんのお宅でお間違いないでしょうか。岡本水産でございます。毎度ごひいきに預かり誠にありがとうございます。
もしもし。
Thank you for your patronage to the fisheries. Thought I was about to have a Silent Hill 2 game show moment. Oh, returning home. Oh, returning home feels fucked. It's now become a labyrinth. Bloodstains. Who did this? There's propane inside, but no tube. So this is stuff we've seen before at the very start. Note from Hinako. I'm still alive, but tomorrow I'll make sure you draw your final breath. I don't care if it's your special day. Is that towards my sister? Mama, Papa, Sakuko, Rinko, Shu, and me with my fucking face gone. They're crossed out. A rather unsettling group photo that hangs in the living room. It seems someone has taken a marker to it. Oh, I wonder if that note, I don't care if it's your special day. What if that was directed at me? I don't know why, but it appears each photograph can be rotated. There might be some kind of connection to the writing on the group photo. What do you mean writing on the group photo? Sakuko and Shu. There's one missing. We have a rotating pictures puzzle. Something was hanging here before. Besides the group photo, there is a collection of other photographs. One seems to be missing, however. Let's go find it. I'm waiting for, like, alcohol monster father. A room we do not recognize. Well, we'll go for 3 heavy weapons. Why not? Stronger than a kitchen knife. Labyrinth House is crazy. I was told there was to be dinner.
お父さんたちの部屋なの。
Well, where's the bed? Certificate of full payment to Shimizu Kanta. This certificate has been sent to certify that Shimizu Kanta has paid all outstanding loans and is hereby released from any further contractual obligations. We thank you for your continued patronage. Okay. He paid off some loans. Was that to do with the phishing phone call? Maybe when I find a shrine in here, I'll come back for that. Not in like a massive need for enshrining at the moment. Ooh, another thing.
ボミ、何か入れるのか。
We're to find 3 crests. The sword and the fox fought, battling upon a set of scales. The heavens themselves shuddered at the ferocity of their struggle. Day after day, the sun rose behind the fox's back and set behind the swords, yet their fight knew no end. The scales upon which they fought, however, were no more, having been destroyed long ago. Okay, we're going to find some crests. Oh, look. We got one. Let me wield more than one, more than 3 weapons, you know? Let me wield more than 3. Totally missed this door. I was going for the light. Quite a few offerings in here of different varieties. Okay, so door was just this hallway down here. We continue to look for crests and also a photo frame. Got like the dad blacked out. Just photos blacked out. Is that me? Is that my sister with like marks on her back? Like...
シュウ、そこにいるの？開かない。待ってろ。
I need something for this too. Calendar. Placed beside the room at the end of the hallway. The 6th of the 10th, 1962.
この日付、何か大事な日だった気が。
Do I have to take this back to the room and hang it up on the wall? Is it the calendar? Let's go back to the picture room and see if I can hang up the calendar there. Nope. Okay. What do you want me to... Oh. I didn't see the hook on the wall. I've hung the calendar on the wall. Oh. Oh. Calendar is not tied to that door. Great.
私の家、どうなってるの？
We're just gonna rip the bandage off, so to speak. Let me get rid of that. And I'm just gonna get rid of a first aid kit as well. There is a unfortunate cost that comes at being thorough with your item search is can't hold this shit. Oi! The fucking quick dash away. Whoa. Yeah. There's a part of me that's like a little bit careless during fights. Just as a result. And look, like I said, I tried to look at upping the combat difficulty. But you can't. I made my bed. There should have definitely been like a middle ground, I would say. But also the game has a lot of combat, and I don't really think that Silent Hill is where combat shines, but with that in mind, I will say that this game has made a very significant and earnest effort at delivering a pretty fleshed out combat system. But if I want my combat and my horror, I usually go to Resident Evil. And I love the atmospheric psychological torture element of Silent Hill without the constant barrage of being attacked. Let's go. Because I love to get analytical and psychological and deep dive into the character and the story. And, you know, you can still do that with hard combat, but for Silent Hill, I just feel like it takes away from the experience. We'll go for a sanity increase on this one. Huh. Trying the door alerted him to me. Crazy. Ah. That shut behind me? No. A picture of me. I can't remember when this was taken though.
この写真なんか見たことある気がする。思い出せない。
I have my photo. Letter from a man. I do not believe there is any reason you should be tied down by your younger self. Likewise, there is no reason for your future self should be constrained by the you are today. Thank you, by the way, for the beautifully pressed flower. It was the first gift I have received from you, and I will surely cherish it until the end of time. Letter from a man. Why would a man be here? So we're just going through like repetition of the same house, but in different like layers as we put the calendar and we went into the next area. Doesn't feel right. I feel like someone's watching me. Jeez. Angry dad with the fucking knife and the bottle. Absolutely fucking hate that. Hey look, happy family round the thing, except one figure's like super fucking crossed out. I'm always alone, so I'm okay with playing by myself. That means I have the right dish and the left dish all to myself. I like to play with Kokeshi dolls a lot. I'm extra careful to share them with left Hinako and right Hinako, so it's fair to both of them. Jeez, okay. And then we're gonna have the reveal. It was actually that Hinako... Hinako was actually a twin, and I ate my twin sister Hinako in the womb, and that's why there's all these pregnant monsters. And then my family hated me because they were like, what if the other twin girl was going to be better?
飽きそうなところがある。
Well, this is a Hinako. Granny, Fox, Headless, and whatever that is. Oh, hang on. Two faces. Do I just have to balance? I assume I just have to be able to balance the scales. That one's heavy. Weighs nothing. Okay. Oh, whoa! Scales plate. We isolated the headless one from the rest. Hey, I didn't realize I had a friend to play with me. Hello. How are you? My word. I hope she didn't get the memo. I'm playing on my own. Jeez. Alright. Solved the puzzle, got a crest. Getting knifed. We're working our way through getting these crests. And then we've also got to solve the puzzle with the portraits. Okay, so how do I get... We'll go through here, go down this hallway.
すみませんね。
お前味ちゃんと見てんのか。薄すぎんだよ。こんなの茶色い泥水じゃねえか。こんなこともまともにできないのか。女に味噌汁が作れなくて何の価値があるんだ。
やめてよ。いつもいい加減にして。
うるせえ。親にその言い方はなんだ。引っ込んでろ。
お母さんもお母さんだよ。ちゃんと言い返せばいいじゃない。お父さんもそんなに気に入らないなら自分で作ればいいでしょ。上手なんでしょ、お料理。
ひなこやめて。お父さんにそんな言い方しないで。お母さんが悪いんだよ。ひなこはいいから早く学校に行きな。
お母さん何も悪くないよ。悪いのは全部お父さんだよ。
ひなこ、お父さんにそんなこと言うもんじゃないよ。早く行きな、早く。
お父さんも嫌いだったけど、お母さんも好きじゃなかったな。
Yeah, we read about that already because she's annoyed that her mother just doesn't stand up to him and that he's a monster. We have the 26th of the 5th, 1960. We're going back further. A calendar placed in the room for some reason. Hinako being the only one brave enough to stand up to Papa because she doesn't conform to the submissive woman role of shut up and do as you're told. Oh god. I didn't realize the feet. Was that always like that? I'm almost dead. Oh wow, I thought I was out of range. That's so funny. It's got like the fox-like feet. I did get turned around. I'm like, have I turned myself around? I have. Hinako's diary. I hate my dad. I wish he would just die. I hate my mum too. She deserves to die as well. If I could just turn into a monster, then I'd take two of them and crush them to death with my bare hands. I hate this house too. I hate everything. Everything. We're coming home in like a rage and what? We end up coming home and thinking, they're monsters, and I'm slaughtering my mother and father right now. All right. So we can hang the calendar up and I guess then go into that room. Can I go back this way? Because I've got the portrait, right? I can't go back. Interesting. But I have the portrait and I had to get it from here to go back in there. Okay, well we've done all the rooms in this area. I guess we just have to get the items, then keep pushing forward. Errand request. Hinako, I'm sorry to ask, but could you drop by Shu's house and buy that stomach medicine for me again? Also, please let his family know I've been getting better thanks to them. Traditional medicine truly is better than all those modern drugs, and herbal remedies are far gentler on the body. Tell them that I'll pay my bill at the end of the month. Yeah, I guess like the way that the legs are positioned, being kind of like, you know, canine legs, I didn't notice as much until I saw it on that previous one. It looks a lot more clear. What am I examining here? Ah. Block of wax. A semi-transparent block of wax placed in my diary for some reason. There seems to be something stuck inside. It's a key? In a block of wax. Okay. Fragrant letter. There are many creatures that discard their shells as they mature. I believe that the suffocating feeling you are experiencing is merely a sign that you are growing up. A hint it is time to rid yourself of your shell. Don't you think it is a strange coincidence your name means baby bird? I'm sure all of this is simply pointing you to the fact that it is time for you to spread your wings and fly is drawing near. The time to fly. So, the meaning for all of our bird imagery is that's what my name means. So I don't need a calendar for this one. That one's just available to me. Is that my way back? So I can return the portrait back to that room? Like, I'll allow myself a weapon break instead of constantly repairing it, because I do have another axe. I just hate how that thing looks, man. I don't know what those things are. I don't know what they represent. Propane tube. A pipeline that can be connected to a stove. Looks old, but works fine. It won't open. What is this bird pattern? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, dude. Welcome back, Silent Hill 4. Yo. I should leave right away. Oh, what is going on here? I should leave right away, you say? Jeez. What the fuck? What the fuck? Something about a bird pattern. Something I might have to still figure out. We're just supposed to just continue living our lives normally after seeing that thing. Oh. That's right. 2 heavy attacks in a row. Just for you. To go nowhere. How did I just allowed myself to die there? That's so silly. I went to go heal and I was like, I don't have that thing anymore. Now I have to retry from here. Alright, I've saved this time, and I left this area because I opened this door as soon as we came in here, and I'm like, oh. Didn't open this door on our way through. So we've got the bloodbath. It smells horrible. What is this? Honey, that's blood. That do be blood. So now we've saved. Just gotta grab this again, now that we know where it is and what to get. Wax. Spreading our wings. The calendar on here is 7th of the 4th, 1961, so there's already a calendar there. I get revenge. You killed me last time. I was able to control the camera. Shit. I got attacked through the door. Or pushed me through the door, rather. There you go. I don't like looking at any of those things. So going through all of these rooms, and we've got like the room changes with each iteration that we go through it. So if we're analyzing the rooms, it's like, dirty, dirty single pillow, I sleep there. Less dirty, beautiful, clean 2 pillows. And look at those flowers. And then I can't get into the last one. just keeps going too. My doll's in there. My doll is in there. You're not gonna let me in, I'm gonna try and take a peek. Wild. Not sure what the deal is with that. There's perks to dying in games. I missed that Ama. I missed the Ama the first time. Not right now. Okay. It's funny how much they can spread into an area sometimes. Sometimes it's nothing, sometimes it's the whole entire hallway. Alright, you guys, just stop freaking out, the pair of you. Let me get a bit slicey with it with the kitchen knife. I know that's your weakness. I'm here for my propane tank. My propane tank and propane accessories.
チューブはまだ使えそうだ。これが壊れたらどうする?
So then we've got bird pattern door. We've got to encounter this thing, right? Hate it. I should leave right away. You sure there's nothing I have to do about that? Just like the lead up to that is crazy with all of those dolls on the ground. All right, now that we've done that, we go into this room. And now that we have an Emma, we can actually increase our Omamori slots with 3,000 faith. Look at that. We have upgraded. And I'm going to do it. And that's the maximum, is 3. Let's go. So with that, equipping a third one. Perfect dodges, easier, decreased focus time. Go for a sanity or a stamina increase. Kind of cool that the wolf and the bear kind of go together. Might just do like a base health increase because that's the stat we've upgraded the least because of how many healing items we've had, essentially. Okay. This ends up being nothing too, so I guess we just go straight through there. So we've got one crest, we've got wax, we've got a propane tube, we have Hinako's portrait, so I guess we've got a few things that we can use earlier in the residence. Does this take me back to the start now? It does. Okay. Ooh! Except now there are monsters. So we're going to go to photo room. So I guess we're getting... Maybe these will lead to more crests than we open the crest door, but what about the bird thing? What about the bird door? I've connected the propane tube. Ooh. Put the block of wax in there. Oh, no, this should open up the thing, right? Key with a bird pattern on the back. So that will take me into the bird room, and then maybe the crest is in there. More than enough goddamn painkillers to heal with than I'll ever need in 600 lifetimes. So, is it as simple as make my portrait upside down? I was like, is it as simple as make my portrait upside down? Because, and then everybody else is upright? Because I'm the only one that's crossed out? And the answer was indeed yes. Now I have a crest. The white bird and fox plate. Oh, oh, oh. Crazy. Didn't ask for that. You leave me alone. Oh, because wait, hang on, down there. Right, wait. So these can't be used because I need circle ones. So shoe is stuck in there. So to get my other crest, I might have to go back through here. Now that I've got the key. Which would require me to just run it through. Hey. Hey. Why are you dealing damage to me, you fuck? Dealing damage to me when I'm opening the door. Actually, screw you. Alright, we'll go to the bird door around here. Ooh! They just keep adding. They just keep adding creatures to our menagerie here. They ever thought about how I feel?
今日という今日は我慢ならん。親のことを何てと思ってやがる。
落ち着いてください。お願いします、お父さん。
女は家畜と変わらないんだ。
Dude's such a fucking failure that all he can do is drown in a bottle and then blame it on everybody else and make their lives a misery. Blackbird and sword plate. A wooden block with a blackbird painted on the side and the katana on the other. Wonder what it's for. Well, we have our crests, so now we can go and enter that room. That might have been the fishing thing, like the patronage call, maybe? It's like, thanks for your patronage, you idiot. Should we go and check on this a second time? So now we go through, we have the 3 crests, we put them on in there, and then I guess we get the circular crest for Shu at the end. Okay, we save with that in mind. Now, it is puzzle time with the crests. The sword and the fox fought, battling upon a set of scales. The heavens themselves shuddered at the ferocity of their struggle. Day after day, the sun rose behind the fox's back and set behind the swords. Yet their fight knew no end. The scales upon which they fought, however, were no more, having been destroyed long ago. So we've got like the heavens up there. We've got the fox, we've got the sword, we have the scales. The scales were destroyed long ago, so the scales do not exist. Fox. Bird. Sword and the fox, sorry. So I would assume that it's this. But I guess not. I was like, maybe switch these around. Yeah. The sword and the fox fought, the heavens, scales no more. One of the easiest Lost in the Fog puzzles that we've had. Pine tree emblem.
シュウ君から電話だよ。
今いないって言って。
いるって言っちゃったよ。
じゃあ買い物に行ってるとか言っといてよ。
はいはい、分かったよ。
Tell him I'm not home. Hoarding a bunch of letters. Blowing off Shu. And then what? Taking another painkiller, and I just kind of hate that. Non-responsive Hinako here. Oh.
私が見えてるよね。とうとう私の声まで聞こえるようになったんだ。そんなとこに立ってないで入ったら、ちょうど話がしたかったところだから。あなたは誰なの？自分でもおかしいと思うの。 分で自分がわからない感じ。自分の気持ちが自分で理解できない。どういうこと？何の話をしているの？多分あなたは私で私はあなたじゃない、そういう気がするの。あなたは誰？私がひな子ならあなたは誰なの？あ、ひな子なのは同じ。でも心はもう清水ひな子じゃないのかもしれない。わけのわからない言い方はやめて。何の話をしているの？あんたこそとぼけるのはやめて。さっきからなんで何もわからないふりをしているの？ねえ、しっかりと私と向き合って、ちゃんと考えて。私はね、あんたをすぐに殺すこともできたんだよ。でもしなかった。なんでかわかる？ちゃんとあんたと清水ひな子と本気で話がしたかったから。私たちは対等に、そして全力で殺し合わなくちゃいけない。なのにあんたは逃げ回るだけ。それどころか真剣に私たちのことを考えようともしていない。これ以上あんたが逃げ回るならもういい。もう今度こそあんたを殺すから。あんただけじゃないからね。お父さんもお母さんも殺す。この家もこの町も消し去ってやる。凛子も咲子も殺す。そしてもちろんあんたの大切な相棒もね。シュはどこにいるの？ねえ、シュってそんなに大事？あんたのこと未だに宇宙戦争ごっこの相棒だと思ってるんだよ。あんたのこと女だとさえ思ってくれてないんだよ。ただの幼なじみの腐れ。死んだって全然問題ない。シュは大切な私の相棒だ。殺されてたまるか。
Dude. The moment of connection. I think that was like the sense of like that's our past self. Do we just fucking snap? I don't fucking what? Like, oh, it's like the communication with like the inner self thing, but then I'm also like, have we like repressed or ignoring or running away from like something that we did? Especially with like that note of like, on your special day, I don't care. Actually fucking crazy. And now we're gonna go with the pine tree emblem to use it on the door and see about, I'm not gonna let you kill my special partner. Jesus. Where'd you even come from? Oh. Not quick enough on the old R2 press there. This steel pipe's going down. Oh my god. Fucking bruh. I was convinced that was going to be the steel pipe break. It was not. Kind of wild. Double first aid kit drop? Jeez, what are you about to throw at me? What are you about to throw at me? Okay. The baseball bat. It's all scribbled over. Ah, okay, that's the calendar. We will replace the pretty much broken steel pipe. My fear. Well, here's the thing. We faced off against the versions of Sukako and Rinko in the Dark Shrine. And I'm like, maybe there'll be a Shu-related boss fight as well. He's an alien. It's a space war. But I don't know how that's gonna translate, you know? And I assume it'll probably be in the Dark Shrine if it was to happen. So what is this? Oh.
Howこんなことに。
ひなこ、遅かったな。今から始めるところだったぞ。誰のなんだと。
Sorry. Worst time for that to come up again. The eyeball man.
それではご一同様、包丁のさよどうぞご覧くださいよー。なんだその言い草は。
Oh, defeat your parents. Oh my god. This is actually fucked. Oh my god. Actually fucking crazy. So Big Boy is sort of quite representative of the Papa with a much bigger blade. Oh my god, dude. Silent Hill has given us the Ornstein and Smo fight of Silent Hill. Oh no. All right, Ma, you need to not be helping him out so much. I can't get the timing right for that at all. Bro. Oh, that was a counter. Defeat him with the kitchen knife. This is like if Spirited Away was really fucked up. The enlarged knife with just like the fucking bloated body being the representation of Papa's fucking crazy. They did tell me that dinner was ready, and that was disgusting. pretty sure that was Junko because that was that outfit.
これを飲みなさい。少し楽になるはずだ。
私は一体。
まだ体が馴染まないのだろう。よくここまでこらえてくれた。
これでは皆様に愛想を尽かされてしまうでしょうか。
そんなことは私が許しはしない。少し血色が良くなった。君の体にも合うようだ。先祖の霊に備えた米と水を混ぜ合わせてこしたものだ。神聖な力が宿っている。
もう出てます。ありがとうございます。
そうか、気をつけて。そうだ、君にこれを。もう君が私のものであることの証だ。行こう。君のために用意したものがもう一つある。
はい。
The very old and precious brooch seems to have a reassuring power. And then we head to the next room. With the brooch, you are now able to open doors and boxes bearing the same design. So that's what we've been given. And as we sit in the very friendly looking shrine, we will bring this episode of Silent Hill F to a close. So thank you so very much for joining me for the return home for dinner, where three of our friends are strung up and we fight a duo boss fight between Mama and Papa before they get shredded by giant Junko, maybe? There's just so many bits and pieces that are scattered. We have some sort of an idea on how things can connect, but then there are elements like this that just feel so wild. So we're going to continue into the Dark Shrine next time. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time for more.